wondering why you fat as fuck, can't see your dick, can't talk to a chick, no confidence, nobody respects you, a fat ass belly and a big ass back. A lot of y'all eat this bullshit and the food just sits, fellas. Microwave, y'all know I'm microwaving this shit. Last source of high protein, because this literally lost me so much weight. I used to be 260 pounds, fat as fuck, hanging over my dick. It was real quick, so because it's super loud in here. Twins, what's the word, man? Welcome to another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be making a breakfast meal, man. I already did the dinner, I already did the snack, and I did another meal. Now I'm gonna show y'all how I lost 100 pounds eating breakfast, man. So let's get into it. Fellas, when we thinking breakfast, I want y'all to think like you got a lot of shit to do throughout the day, right? You don't wanna have this fat ass meal. Like y'all motherfuckers be eating pancakes, goddamn French toast, waffles with scrambled eggs and hash browns and wondering why y'all be fucking crashing midday. You literally putting a bunch of sugar and bullshit in your body to start the day. Brother, you still got a 12-hour work day. You still got to go to the gym and still do whatever the fuck you need to do, right? Why do you feel the need to eat that shit, right? So I'm going to show y'all how to properly eat breakfast and not crash, right? And be a lazy fucking dweeb the rest of the day. As you can see, fellas, I got my food sources that I'm gonna be using for my breakfast today. But before we get into even making the meal, let's break this shit down. Fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, that I like to call the breakfast blueprint. So fellas, what is the breakfast blueprint? It's a 3-step system in order to build your breakfast based off foods that you need to eat in the morning to avoid crashing, right? What is crashing? Literally, you ever ate breakfast, fellas, and you get so fucking full and so tired that you don't want to do shit else. You just want to go lay down, right? We want to avoid that, right? Because 9 times out of 10, if you did eat like that, you probably put down about 2,500 calories, right? Which that's what we don't want. And if you big as fuck, you fat as fuck, you probably don't even need to be eating that much fucking calories to begin with. So imagine you start your day with some shit that you probably shouldn't even be eating throughout the whole day, right? Your progress is literally fucking ruined, right? Within the first couple hours of your day. And you're wondering why you fat as fuck, can't see your dick, can't talk to a chick, right? No confidence, nobody respects you because you got a fat ass belly and a big ass back. So fellas, the first pillar to the breakfast blueprint is high protein, right? So high protein, fellas, you want to do lean protein sources in the morning, right? So what are those? Egg whites, right? You got protein powder, right? You can do a protein shake. Right? You can do ground beef, lean ground beef, or you can do chicken, right? All of these are lean protein sources, fellas, that you can start your day by. 1, it's gonna make you full, right? And 2, it's gonna help you hit that protein goal so that you can not only lose fat, fellas, so that you can build muscle. When I was losing 100 pounds, I used to be 260 pounds fat as fuck. And when losing 100 pounds, I just didn't want to lose weight, fellas. I wanted to put on a certain amount of muscle. And these protein sources are gonna help you not only just lose weight and get soft, flabby arms, right? It's gonna put some muscle on your frame. It's not just about weight loss, it's about fat loss and body recomposition, fellas. The second part of the breakfast blueprint, right, is you wanna have a good amount of healthy fats, fellas. Now, a lot of y'all think that when you see fat, you automatically think it's a bad food. It's not. It's not a bad food. You gotta choose the correct fats, right, in order for you to function properly. Everybody needs fats in their diet, right? But the fats you're eating, brother, is fucking butter, a bunch of processed fucking oil or whatever else they putting in that fucking French toast or whatever the fuck you be eating, right? That's not the fats you want to have. Some examples of some healthy fats, fellas. Obviously, you got regular eggs, right? I know I said egg whites before, right? But these eggs also have protein, but it also has a good amount of healthy fats. Second is nut butter, right? So fellas, things like peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, all of those things are good sources of fats. You just got to be super careful about how much you eat because it does add up super fast, right? So you got nut butters, and then you got non-processed, non-bullshit, high quality oils, right? So shit like avocado oil, right? Or a high quality butter, right? A lot of the calories that y'all eat in the morning come from a lot of butter blends and fucking vegetable oil and a bunch of processed seed oil bullshit. That's why you feel like shit as well, right? You want to have some high quality fats. So you got eggs, nut butter, and then you got high quality oils. Third and final thing, fellas, for the breakfast blueprint, fiber, You want to have a fiber-rich carb source, fellas. You don't want to eat shit like waffles, white toast, and syrup, and a bunch of bullshit, right? You want to have a carb source, fellas, that one is going to keep you full. Two, that's going to start to aid the digestion of your food. A lot of y'all eat this bullshit and the food just sits, fellas, because there's a bunch of processed bullshit and your body is not good at digesting that, right? So what do I mean by fiber-rich carbs, fellas? The first thing is oats. Oats are a great carb source that'll keep you full and also start the digestion process of the food in the morning, right? The second would be potatoes, right? A good russet potato or sweet potato, fellas, will also keep you full as fuck and start the digestion process. And then one of my favorite, fellas, is, if you ever seen, I've showed y'all in multiple videos, the fiber wraps. I don't have any on me right now, but I really, really love these in the morning because it gets me super, super full. You wanna have these three carb sources, fellas, in the morning for breakfast. So now that I broke down the breakfast blueprint, which is high protein, healthy fats, fiber-rich carbs, let me show you an example meal that I would eat. All right, fellas, so what we gonna make, we're gonna do some egg whites, right? We're gonna do a russet potato, microwave. Y'all know I'm microwaving this shit because I don't give a fuck, right? And then we also gonna have our healthy fats from these whole eggs, right? And then the last source of high protein, because I really want to hit the protein and get it up, we're gonna do some ground beef. As I already know, first things first, this motherfucking potato goes in the microwave. Y'all always give me shit about the microwave, but y'all know I'm gonna keep using that motherfucker, right? While the potato's cooking, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and get my skillet right here, and I'm gonna start cooking up, heating up my ground beef. Once my ground beef is done, I'll start cooking my eggs. The reason why I like to do my eggs last, fellas, is because the eggs to me is probably the best part, especially the whole eggs. And I want that shit hot as fuck when I eat it. So we're gonna start cooking that up, fellas. I'm gonna turn this off and get to cooking. So fellas, one big thing that you always want to fucking have in your house is a food scale, right? This has literally lost me so much weight, right? I used to be 260 pounds, fat as fuck, belly hanging over my dick, right? And one of my biggest problems, fellas, was portion control, right? And what I mean by portion control, fellas, is my eyes were always bigger than my stomach. Like, I can put down a lot of fucking food, right? So if I don't use this food scale, fellas, I will overeat. Even the healthy shit, right? I want a fat ass plate and I want to eat until I feel absolutely sick, right? But that's not what we want to do, especially for breakfast, fellas. We got a lot of shit we got to do throughout the day, so we want to keep it efficient, right? And not too heavy so that we can operate and do what the fuck we need to do. Right now, man, I'm about to measure out however much is in this motherfucker. That's what I'm about to measure out. So we about to see how many ounces is this shit. It's probably, I'm gonna guess right now it's probably like 6 ounces. Let's see. Hell no, this shit ain't 6 ounces. I'm cooked. So I was one off, fellas. It was 5 ounces. 5 ounces. 5 ounces of this ground beef. I'm about to throw it in the pan and cook it up. I'm gonna turn the camera off while I'm cooking because it gets super loud. Another thing, fellas, if you don't want to get your fats from oil, like I was talking about earlier, I use this spray. This spray is 0 fucking calories, right? A lot of you motherfuckers be cooking your shit in vegetable oil and butter, like I've told y'all. That shit does nothing but add extra calories. If you're trying to lose weight, you want to eliminate as much calories where you can as possible. And this shit will save your life. If you switch from using bullshit butter and vegetable oil, I can assure you, you will lose weight just like that, right? Because a lot of times, fellas, it's not even the food we eat, it's what we putting in it, right? A lot of y'all motherfuckers eat chicken, but y'all put a bunch of butter and sauce on it, right? A lot of y'all motherfuckers eat eggs, but y'all cook it in a fucking mound of butter, right? If you switch to butter to fucking 0 calorie spray, which has 0 calories, like I said, this is an avocado flavor, right? You will literally save yourself so much calories. Real quick, so because it's super loud in here, my beef is done. It don't take like 2 minutes to heat it up in the pan. It was already cooked. So now that my beef is done, I'm gonna make my eggs. Put my eggs in the pan. The only thing I really put on my food is I got some paprika in there, but I just do this sea salt. So I put this on my egg whites and my eggs, and then I use some let me fucking show you, my nigga. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Use some Frank's Red Hot. This is a lifesaver right here. This shit has literally no calories, fellas. You want to stick to shit like I said. You want to cut calories as much as possible. You don't have to put a bunch of buttery sauce and a bunch of bullshit on your food, right? This shit tastes good, right? It's like buffalo sauce, and it's 0 calories, right? You don't have to be a slave to this fucking high protein shit. You can make this shit taste good. Fellas, I got my beef ready and my egg whites ready, And I want to show y'all how full my plate already is. I can eat this like this and be cool, right? Mind you, I still gotta I still gotta heat up the potato, and I still got my whole eggs. So when I show y'all this full plate, it's gonna be full as fuck, right? And you're not gonna be able to eat a lot of food like this, fellas, and literally not be full. You know what I'm saying? If you eat like this every day, your urge to eat bullshit or your urge that crash is gonna go away, right? You putting clean whole foods in your body, and your body's gonna be nourished, right? When your body's nourished, your hunger hormones, it goes away. All right, fellas, eggs ready. As you can see, I like my shit over hard. You know what I'm saying? They really called me the egg master for real. If you know, you know. Potato just got done, the eggs done, which is what I wanted. So now I'm gonna put this on the plate and show y'all the finished product, man. All right, fellas, this the finished product. As y'all can see, my fucking plate is full, right? You can't tell me, I didn't even have room on this plate, bro. You can't tell me you can eat like this in the morning and say you hungry after, right? Or you can't stick to a diet, bro. Look at all this food. This all clean whole foods too, fellas. Eggs, beef, egg whites, potatoes. This shit look good as fuck, right? And you're gonna be feeling like you can attack the day, man. So it's really a win-win. Like I said, it's a finished product. Fellas, I'm gonna put the calories and macros for this meal. Now, is this a super low calorie meal? No, I'll make another video on that. It's pretty up there in calories, but it's not your whole daily intake. For all of this food, you'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Rather than a fucking stack of pancakes, you already at 1,000 calories just off the pancakes and you still hungry, right? But fellas, like I said, I'm gonna put the calories and macros on the screen right here. That'll be the video for the day, man. Make sure y'all boys lock in. Y'all try this breakfast. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.